Last year was rather insane. This year we're going to do a Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. I have always wanted to do Nuzlocke for this game because the Hoenn region is the one I grew up with. It wasn't until this year that I was able to figure out how to get the game working on the emulator known as Citra, but once I did, I knew I had to randomize it. For those of you unfamiliar with how Nuzlockes work, allow me to explain just a bit. A Nuzlocke is a set of self-imposed rules for a game meant to make it more difficult. Some runs have different win conditions than others, but most of them share these set of few rules. Rule number 1. You're only allowed to catch one Pokemon per area. Rule number 2. You must nickname all Pokemon caught to get more attached to them. And rule number 3. If a Pokemon were to fate, it is treated as dead, and you cannot use it anymore. I'll make these highlight videos as I go along with my Nuzlocke. Not only does this give me a chance to look back and see what happened and what I could do better to avoid such a fate next time, but it also lets me make a shorter video for people who don't have like an hour to sit and watch a stream. We told a retro Professor Birch that our name was Kyyteo and escaped the clutches of an evil moving truck. It was then time to begin our adventure and see what kind of random Pokemon we would get from the Professor. Our choices were less than stellar, but I decided to make do with what we got. We sent out the Gulpin, who immediately wrecked the enemy Aeron with a superpower, and then we sauntered on to the Professor's lab. For saving his bacon, he gifted us the Gulpin, which we named Dr. Kyyteo. Afterwards, we were asked to beat up his daughter's dog. Father knows best, I suppose.
That was easy.
Thoroughly asserting our dominance, we headed back to the lab, grabbed the Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke could officially begin. Oh, Chansey! We named the Chansey Mamako like the weeb we are, and happily added her to the team. Unfortunately, knowing weak armor was basically the equivalent of putting your feet in cinder blocks, we needed another Pokemon on our team. Fortunately for us, a little Kabutops came along who knew Solar Flare. We named him Krillin. It wasn't long after that we came across a Walrein we named Chicken Nug, and then we proceeded to Petalburg City. There we helped a shy kid catch a Ralts and proceeded to catch a Trapinch for ourselves in Route 104. Things were going really well. I was holding my head up high, and I was feeling confident and ready to take on anything.
No! No! Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No! 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 Hell no! 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 I refuse! No!
The thing about randomizers is the enemy's Pokemon are also randomized, and things like this can happen. But thankfully, Chicken Nug came in clutch and saved the day. Letting out a sigh of relief, I more cautiously proceeded through the Petalburg Woods. There, we caught a Medicham named Zumba and saved some scientist who was being bullied by Team Aqua.
Righto, what's going on here?
I've seen some shit.
We came out of that wood smelling like roses, and then, unfortunately afterwards, the inevitable happened. Oh, right. That's Mamako the Chansey's weak armor unfortunately caught up with her against a Bagon, and that brings us to our first death. Realistically, though, I didn't see any way of avoiding it, besides evolving her into a Blissey, which would have evolved walking around for circles for like days on end, and I didn't feel like putting in that much work, so After burying my Chansey, the game decided I have not yet received enough punishment, because when I went to receive my next Pokemon, this is what happened. Yeah, it just didn't seem to be my day. So, with a heavy heart, I left the Beldum and decided to get ready for the gym leader. I was extremely nervous entering my battle with Roxanne, especially because I had no idea what kind of Pokemon she had, whether or not I was prepared, and as you'll see, unfortunately I was not. She started the battle off with her Dustox, and after a brief stalemate with Krillin, Chicken Nug came in and finished it off. I was so proud of Chicken Nug, and I felt like he could accomplish anything. He was easily the strongest Pokemon in my party. Unfortunately, Roxanne wasn't finished with me quite yet. She had one last ace up her sleeve. With a smirk on her face, she sent out her Goodra. I wasn't ready for this. No one on my team was quite ready for the Goodra. A terrible decision for me sealed Chicken Nug's fate.
No! Chicken Nug! Chicken Nug! No!
And just like that, I thought everything was over. Trapinch was the next to lose its life to Goodra's Thrash. After seeing his friends get killed by this monster, Krillin stepped to the plate, and with a lot of luck on his side, Goodra hit itself instead of him, and it secured the victory.
Oh, thank God. That Goodra. Oh, no.
After losing Trapinch and Chicken Nug, I really wasn't feeling okay, and I just was looking forward to ending the stream as quickly as humanly possible. But first, I had to put Chicken Nug and Trapinch into the death box.
Guys, I'm not okay.
This was honestly a tougher pill to swallow than I anticipated. I haven't been this invested into a Randomizer Nuzlocke in such a long time, but I guess that's what the Helen region does to you, huh? Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with this Randomizer Nuzlocke, even though I've just suffered a humiliating loss. If you have some extra time, it would mean a lot to me if you dropped a comment down and maybe checked out some of my other videos. But until next time, I will see you guys later.